Hello, Clever Coders. It's great to have you back for another engaging session on Clever Codes. Your host, Jephthah here, ready to navigate the high seas of software development and design alongside you. Today's adventure? A deep dive into the 2024 Frontend Developer Roadmap. Picture this. You're a new explorer in the vast and varied landscape of front-end development. You're eager, you're excited, but you're also a little lost. The terrain is dotted with countless tools, teeming with complex technologies, and steeped in intricate concepts. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to lose your way, but worry not, dear explorer. This is where today's roadmap comes into play. Consider it your compass, your guide to navigating the twists and turns of front-end development. With this roadmap in hand, you'll not only survive your journey, but thrive in the process. So fear not, for today's roadmap will be your compass, guiding you through the intricacies of front-end development. Front-end development involves creating the part of a website or application that users interact with directly. Imagine walking into a digital store. The shelves, the products, the aisle signs, the checkout counter, all of these elements that you can see, touch, and interact with constitute the front end. It's the part of the website or application that you, the user, directly engage with. Now let's dive a little deeper. Front-end development is about more than just making things look good. It's about creating an intuitive, user-friendly interface. It's about ensuring that when a user clicks a button, the expected action happens. It's about making sure that the website or application is responsive, meaning it looks good and functions well no matter what device you're using, be it a desktop, a tablet, or a smartphone. Now, how do front-end developers create this user-friendly interface? They use a combination of languages, the most common of which are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, is the foundation of any web page. It's used to structure the content on the page. Think of it as the skeleton of the web page. CSS, or Cascading Style Sheets, is used for styling. It's what makes the web page look attractive. It sets the colors, the fonts, the layouts. If HTML is the skeleton, CSS is the skin and the clothes that make it look good. And then we have JavaScript. JavaScript is what adds interactivity to a web page. It's what makes a web page more than just a static document. It's what makes the web page react to user inputs. It's the muscles that allow the skeleton to move. So, to sum up, front-end development is about creating the part of a website or application that users interact with directly. It's about creating a user-friendly interface using HTML for structure, CSS for styling, and JavaScript for interactivity. These elements together create a user-friendly interface. I know you're probably curious to know how long it takes to become a front-end developer. Well, the journey to becoming a proficient front-end developer isn't necessarily a sprint. It's more of a marathon. The time it takes will largely depend on your current experience and how much time you can dedicate to learning. If you're just starting out with no prior knowledge of web development, the learning curve might seem steep. You'll need to understand the basics of the internet, protocols, servers, hosting, and then delve into the languages like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. However, with consistent effort and dedication, a complete beginner can realistically become job-ready in a year. Yes, you heard that right, a whole year. This involves learning the languages, building projects for your portfolio, and understanding how everything fits together in the web ecosystem. With no knowledge at all, you should be able to sit down for a year to get yourself braced up and equipped with everything you need to know about front-end development to land your first job. Well, what is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the structure of a website. Now you might be wondering, what exactly does that mean? Let's use an analogy. Consider a website as a house. HTML is the foundation and framework of that house. It's the skeleton that gives the house its shape and support. It sets up the rooms, the doors, the windows, the basic structure. Without HTML, there wouldn't be a house to live in or a website to interact with. Next up is CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Going back to our house analogy, if HTML is the structure, then CSS is the interior design. It's the paint on the walls, the curtains on the windows, the carpet on the floor. CSS is all about the look and feel of the website. It takes care of colors, fonts, layouts, and all the aesthetic elements that make a website appealing and user-friendly. The power of CSS lies in its ability to style multiple elements throughout a website consistently and efficiently. It cascades down, applying styles to elements as defined, creating a cohesive design. So when you see a website with a beautiful layout, eye-catching colors, and easy-to-read fonts, that's CSS doing its magic. Last but not least, we have JavaScript. If HTML is the structure and CSS is the design, then JavaScript is the functionality. It's the electricity that powers the lights, the plumbing that brings water to the faucets, the heating system that keeps the house warm. JavaScript breathes life into a website. It allows users to interact with the site, filling out forms, clicking buttons, moving sliders. Anything on a website that moves, changes, or updates in real time is usually powered by JavaScript. It's the language that turns a static web page into an interactive experience. Now let's put it all together. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are the three pillars of front-end development. They work together to create the websites and applications we interact with every day. HTML lays the groundwork, creating the basic structure. CSS comes in next, styling the site and making it visually appealing. Finally, JavaScript adds interactivity, making the website dynamic and engaging. While each of these languages is powerful on its own, their real strength lies in their combination. By mastering HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you'll have the tools you need to build engaging, interactive, and aesthetically pleasing websites. In conclusion, JavaScript is like making the house actually worth living in. Stuff like plumbing and electrical works in it. JavaScript takes care of dynamic interactions in a website and can be used to automate tasks. We live in a world where AI has become man's right hand, and trust me, you don't want to be left out on the supercharged powers. As we navigate the realm of front-end development, it's vital to understand how artificial intelligence, particularly large language models, ChatGPT, and prompt engineering can enhance our productivity. So what are large language models? Well, these are AI models that have been trained on a vast array of internet text, but they're not just vast, they're also incredibly smart. They can generate human-like text that's contextually relevant and surprisingly creative. For a front-end developer, this could mean getting suggestions for how to optimize your code or even auto-generating parts of your code for you. Now let's talk about ChatGPT. This is a specific variant of these large language models that's designed to generate conversational responses. Imagine having an AI companion that you can discuss your coding problems with, one that understands your code and can suggest solutions in real time. That's what ChatGPT brings to the table. It's like having a co-developer who's always there, never gets tired, and is incredibly smart. But how can we make these AI models do exactly what we want? That's where prompt engineering comes in. It's an art and science of crafting effective prompts that guide the AI to produce the desired output. Think of it like giving directions to an incredibly intelligent but somewhat literal-minded friend. You need to be clear, concise, and specific with your prompts to get the most out of these models. The applications of these technologies in front-end development are vast. For instance, you could use them to automate parts of your coding process, like generating boilerplate code or even creating complex UI components. They can provide on-the-spot assistance when you're stuck with a difficult problem, or even help you learn new concepts by providing explanations in a conversational manner. Furthermore, these AI models can help you review your code, suggesting optimizations and catching potential bugs. They can even help with things like writing documentation or creating content for your website. The possibilities are limited only by your creativity and the boundaries of the technology. But remember, like any tool, these AI models are not a silver bullet. They're incredibly powerful, but they also have their limitations and quirks. It's essential to understand these limitations and use these tools wisely. They're here to assist you, not replace you. So as you embark on your journey as a front-end developer, don't forget to explore these exciting AI technologies. They can be a significant boost to your productivity, helping you do more in less time, and even making the process a bit more fun. Learn how AI like ChatGPT, Google Bard, etc., and prompt engineering can be game changers in your development workflow.
In a vast growing world of technological advancements and collaborations with global experts, Git would be a great skill to have to counter the problem of version control, enabling developers to track changes, collaborate seamlessly, and manage project history effectively. You probably heard the popular saying, time waits for no man. As a developer in 2024, you should know that the world is fast-paced, and every client values a timely delivered job. Learning some styling frameworks would definitely help you stay ahead in what you do. Now, Bootstrap has been in the game for a very long time, and according to Google, it's used by roughly 26% of websites on the web. Bootstrap is a front-end framework that simplifies web development by providing pre-designed responsive components and styles. It allows developers to create consistent and visually appealing designs across various devices, saving time and effort. Bootstrap is widely used for its ease of use and compatibility with different browsers. Sass, a CSS preprocessor, enhances style sheet authoring by introducing features like variables, nesting, and mixins, making style sheets more maintainable. It allows for modular and cleaner code, streamlining the styling process for web development. Overall, Sass improves the efficiency and organization of CSS style sheets. Tailwindcss is a game changer and has revolutionized code time and productivity. It is a utility-first CSS framework that streamlines styling by providing a set of pre-designed utility classes for common styles. It allows developers to quickly build responsive and customizable user interfaces without writing custom CSS, enhancing efficiency in front-end development. Tailwind promotes a modular and scalable approach to styling web applications. Learning a JavaScript framework or library would be a way to fast-pace your work as a front-end developer in 2024. JavaScript frameworks such as Angular, Vue, and React simplify web development by providing structured architectures for building dynamic and interactive user interfaces. These frameworks offer reusable components, making it easier to manage and scale complex applications. Additionally, testing tools ensure the reliability and functionality of code, enhancing the overall quality of web applications. As a developer, runtime errors are like sand inside your Gary. Trust me, they can be very disturbing and annoying. One of the ways we counter this is using Typescript. Typescript is a superset of JavaScript that adds static typing and other features to enhance code maintainability and catch errors during development.
Giving attention to security measures is crucial for every developer. I recommend OWASP. OWASP is an organization that focuses on improving the security of software. Its importance lies in providing resources, tools, and best practices to help developers and organizations identify and mitigate security risks in web applications, ensuring a more resilient and secure digital environment. Restful APIs provide a standardized way for systems to communicate over HTTP by defining a set of constraints. They are crucial for fetching and sending data between the front end and back end, allowing seamless integration with various services and databases. GraphQL is a query language for APIs and a runtime for executing those queries. It allows front-end developers to request only the specific data they need, reducing overfetching and underfetching of data. GraphQL provides a flexible and efficient alternative to traditional REST APIs. Learning RESTful APIs and GraphQL equips front-end developers with the skills to optimize data retrieval, enhance performance, and build more interactive and efficient web applications. SEO is the practice of optimizing a website to enhance its visibility and ranking on search engine results pages, SERPs. Front-end developers should be aware of SEO principles such as using semantic HTML, creating accessible content, and ensuring a responsive design to improve a website's search engine performance and user experience. Google Lighthouse is an open-source, automated tool for improving the quality of web pages. It evaluates web pages based on various metrics including performance, accessibility, SEO, and more. Front-end developers use Google Lighthouse to conduct audits, identify areas for improvement, and optimize websites for better user experience and search engine rankings. React Native is a framework for building cross-platform mobile apps using JavaScript and React. Front-end developers should learn it for efficient, code-reusable mobile development and to meet the growing demand for cross-platform skills in 2024. There you have it, clever coders, the 2024 Frontend Developer Roadmap. Remember, each step you take brings you closer to front-end mastery. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next one.